Getting an entire musical done in 16 days it sounds difficult, and it's probably 10 times more difficult than it sounds.
When somebody does a play, they have to remember their lines.
I've never even seen the outside of a Ferrari.
When somebody does a musical, they have to remember their lines, the notes of the song, the steps in the choreography.
17, she's so red, head'll push her pants and Wonder Bread.
This process is a lot different just because we have so little time. I mean, having to put up something like this in, like 16 days is way different. Usually we have about 2 months to put up a main stage production, so it's just a lot of long hours.
A simple teenage dream.
It always feels like a very short time to work everything up.
Working on a play that's never been done before is just the coolest experience. It's so unique. We just got off book, memorized a few days ago. We just started running the show fully a couple days ago, and then we've got the writers, the composer, giving us rewrites and tweaking things, and it's to the last second.
Have a tiny baby. Aww.
Hi, I'm Todd Nielsen, and I'm the director-choreographer for Hell Drivers of Daytona. Working on a workshop of a new musical can be very challenging. It can also be very exciting because basically you're the one that's creating the whole thing. You have to kind of come up with ideas and just throw them out there and try something and see how it works.
It seemed about maybe the worst movies ever made are about car racing. That they brought down Al Pacino, they brought down Tom Cruise and Elvis, and it seemed ready to be spoofed. And the composer and the lyricist and I, we loved the music from the 60s, so we thought we'd set the thing in the 60s. And the speedway that seemed to have the most kind of glamour about it was Daytona, so we thought we'd put it in Daytona, and Hell Drivers of Daytona.
It's, kind of a wacky sort of 60s beach party, race car driving musical / Rocky Horror Picture Show. I think it's very irreverent in some ways, and in a somewhat innocent way, but as one of the authors put it, it's like a 60s beach party movie, but they can say everything they would say today that they couldn't say back in the 60s.
Look at that beautiful balcony.
Oh, it cannot possibly compare with yours.
It's interesting. It's also a very adult show. So there's certain challenges that come with that, and not being afraid of the raunchiness and embracing it and kind of just going with the punches.
We can offer you a three-way, 3 different ways. 1, 2, 3.
Wait a minute, which one?
There are a lot of big musical numbers in the show, and it's a lot to teach. There's a lot of choral music, a lot of harmonies. So we've put it together very, very quickly. And they've come through, the cast has come through really, really well. They've been very dedicated and worked really, really hard.
The main song that I sing was in a different key, and I spoke with the composer, Burton, and we worked out a different key for me to sing it in, so it gave me some more freedom in the song, and that was a really cool thing to do, because in a normal show you wouldn't be able to change the music like that, because it's already written, so that's nice. Also being able to talk with the author, the playwright, so that we can kind of find out exactly what he was looking for with some of the deliveries with the lines, and also, the meaning. You just have them there as a reference, so it's been really cool.
Well, there's nothing like seeing your show up on its feet on a stage in front of an audience. As a writer, you absolutely need that to see where you are. You can stare at a printed page forever and feel pretty good about it, but you never really know until you get it on stage in the hands of good actors and presented in front of an audience.
Tonight, when we learn about our show and have something to put in play to the next step, that'll be the most enjoyable part.